Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ness. So for today, I've decided to do something different for my channel. I will be posting every month my top 10 favorite plants. So these are the plants that make it to my top 10 for the month of December. So I have pothos, I have philodendrons, and I also have some alocasia. So let's start off. Without further ado, please hit the like and subscribe button if you're into this type of content, and that way you won't be missing out on any of my videos for the future. So let's start off with my Marble Queen Pothos. The reason why I like this one a lot is because of its variegation. It has different kinds of variegation, from having like a half moon and just like a marbling variegation right there. And it's a very hardy type of pothos. And I read that it's a slow growing one. So for me to see that it's growing some trailing on this side is such a win-win for me. So that's why I've been loving this plant a lot, and has a super glossy leaves as well. And then let's move on to another pothos, and this is the global pothos. So this global pothos was discovered in Japan, and it has a rich dark green with light green marbling variegation. So as you can see, the outer is dark green, but the inner side is like light green. So I'm really happy with this plant because I had this when it was just like a cutting, like a small cutting. So to have seen this trailing like this and growing like this is very pleasing to my eyes. I happened to find one when I went to Walmart one day that I can't resist buying it again, because it's a very lush global pothos. But to be honest with you, this one is outside my house, but this is still a winner for me because I've seen it grown from just a small cutting into something lush like this. I both love them, but this one sits outside in a partly shaded area, and this one grows under a grow light. I have another pothos right here. So this is in a Mexican planter. This is called Jessenia Pothos. So as you can see, it's like a lime green marbling variegation. It's a sport of Marble Queen Pothos. So you can see the marbling right there, and it keeps growing. This is just a new leaf, but it's already giving me another shoot right there. So I've been loving this a lot, but I've recently discovered that over time this lime green variegation will kind of fade away into a dark green color. So I love this planter a lot. And the saucer really helps a lot because most of my plants are indoor. So when I water them, the water collected here, so I don't have to keep wiping the shelves. So I highly suggest to use a saucer for your indoor plants. So let's move on to a succulent, and this is my Senecio Stapeliiformis. I don't know if I'm butchering the name, but I'll put the name on the screen for you guys. So this is a stemmed succulent, and it has a very distinct pattern going right there. So it has some variegation too. And the reason why I love this a lot is because of this new growth right there. So, and it's in a very cute planter. I got this from Planta Planta, and even the back of it has some stamping going on. So it's a really cute planter with feet. Another plant I've been loving is this Philodendron Micans. This Micans is growing a lot, like crazy. You can see my baby leaves are like there. It's velvety and it's color burgundy at first, and then it will transform into this kind of green velvety leaves. So some people love it to trail, but I have it in a moss pole because my plan is to see how big the leaves could get. So it's been growing a lot. So I don't believe that in winter time it won't grow that much, but for me it's been growing, so I'm happy with that. This one is another philodendron, and this is the lime philodendron. It's called the Moonlight philodendron. So as you can see, this has a very lime green color leaves, and this is the very newest one. I've been loving this a lot because it just keeps growing. Another plant that I love for the month of December is my Philodendron Super Atom. It has a very wavy leaves, super glossy, and right now it's giving me a new leaves right there. Yeah, that's the leaves. And it's in a very cute planter. Super cute. Another plant that I've been loving is my Alocasia Cuprea. What's not to love about this plant? The color is really stunning. At one point you can see it like as red, some other time you can see it as green, but it's kind of like copper in color. That's why it's called Cuprea. This one is just sitting on top of my humidifier, so it gets a lot of humidity, and I think she's been loving it. The next plant I have here is my Monstera Standleyana. The reason why I love this plant is because I had a hard time when I got this. It has some root rot going on, so I decided to put her into leca, and since then it's just started growing. So this is the new leaf that unfurled but with damage, and then now it's giving me a new leaf. This is the newest one, and I can see that it has a new shoot coming out again right here. You can see it right there. Yep, that's the new shoot, and the roots is just growing so nicely. That's why I love this plant a lot. I thought I'm gonna have to buy a new one, but she's a survivor. The last plant I have for the month of December is my very cute Philodendron Atabapoense. So this elongated jungle green plant is really nice, and as you can see, The back is a maroon, a deep maroon in color. And now, after a few months, the shoot is starting to show itself. See that? So I'm just really happy with this plant. Look at that shoot right there. I recently added another plant in my collection, but I'll do it in my different video. I recently purchased a Billietier, and it kind of resembled this one a lot. So this is a really nice plant to have in my collection. So guys, I hope you guys had a nice holidays with your loved ones, and I hope you like this video, and I'll see you guys on my next. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.